Yeah, man. What's going on, y'all, man? We back for another week, man. It's your guy, Six. I'm a school coach just to get in front. But yeah, man, we back for another Type Shit Podcast, man. You know I try to always introduce y'all to some interesting people who do interesting stuff. So I got a guest with me today, and she do something super interesting. So if you smoke, if you're one of the smokers, man, you might as well just go ahead and pause this, roll up, cut your leaf, or whatever you do, man. Stop it with the backwards.
Stop it. That's why I created the brand.
Yeah.
That's why I created the brand.
I got, I'm smoking on rice paper right now, man.
Okay.
But yeah, introduce yourself, I guess. Go ahead.
Okay, what's up, everybody? I'm Sasha. Thank you for having me on Type Shit Podcast. I like the name. I like everything about it. So I am the owner and creator of Trap Natural Premium Rolling Papers. So I have a gift here for Six, of course, and we can go through that.
Yeah.
But Premium Rolling Papers, and like I said a moment ago, I created the brand to help people get off of backwoods and Rellos and all that stuff because it has a lot of harsh chemicals, you know, nicotine, tobacco, all sorts of other things, you know, so.
What's that crystally stuff that be on there?
See, meth.
I feel like it's super silica. I feel like it's silica to the max, man. Like,
it probably is.
I feel like they looked at their numbers like, our stuff is selling where? In what neighborhoods? Go and sprinkle some of that silica on there, man. Like.
And that's going right into your body, into your lungs, you know?
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, I think we should just go ahead and get into it, man.
Right.
I had a clip I wanted to play, but we're going to just open up this bag and see what she brought to your guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I got them all of our products. So, here we go. Got the rolling tray for them.
Hey, that's hard.
Got an ashtray. Glass, of course. It's a luxury premium brand. We don't play that. Everything gonna be luxury. We smoking luxury. We ain't teenagers no more.
This reminds me of my grandma's house. It used to be a big Cavazier cup full of matches. Back when they used, man.
My grandma still had that.
This make me want to smoke a Misty right now.
A Virginia Slim.
Man, a Capri.
Got him a lighter.
Yeah.
Bic, of course.
It's hard.
Joint roller. Everybody don't know how to roll, you know, papers with their hands. So we made sure we got y'all together too, because I'm trying to help everybody. So if you don't know how to roll, you still can participate.
Yeah.
And then we got the papers, and I'll show you those. And then last but not least, your doob tube to put your joints in. And you know you just squeeze to open, folks. That's it. All right, so I'll show you the papers real quick. So this is our OG triple. This is our original paper, king size. Comes with the tips. Now, the selling points of my brand is that it is vegan, number one. A lot of people don't know that the paper or like the adhesive that you lick on the paper can have animal byproducts. So I don't eat pork or beef anymore, so I made sure the papers don't have that on there. They are also all plant-based, made from hemp. So there's no extra chemicals. It's non-GMO. It's no nicotine, no tobacco, no bleach, no nothing. So that's why they're not completely white, because it's no bleach like rice papers. They bleached.
I thought I was doing better because
you are doing better. You are doing better, but they bleached. Just to keep it funky.
How hard was it for you not to eat bacon no more?
That wasn't that hard. I stopped eating pork years ago. So
what was the hardest thing?
The hardest was pepperoni pizza. Hardest was pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, man.
See? That was the hardest. And then once I got past that, it was nothing. Then I moved to beef. Then I just stopped eating chicken and turkey about a year ago.
So how you feel?
I feel real good, like energized, like I don't never need naps for real. I mean, sometimes I might take a high nap, you know, but I don't just lack energy. And that's the thing we got to get to understand our bodies and how they really supposed to work. You're not really supposed to just need a nap in the middle of the day. Yeah. That's letting you know that your blood ain't flowing right, you know?
Man, you might not be able to tell because of how sexually I'm built. But I went like, I didn't eat no meat for like 4 months. And it was like hard to go to sleep. Because you have so much extra
You
energy.
don't even be sleepy.
Your body be like, I read something that said, the reason you going to sleep is so your body can digest all that meat and stuff. That's why you really need them 8 hours.
Yeah, and I don't sleep as long. I don't need to sleep as long.
But you feel more refreshed.
Yeah. Everything is like a shorter cycle. You know what I mean? So that's all the products, y'all. And this is for your boy. He gets it. Keep all of that. Oh, yeah, we got the cones, too. The cones in there for him, too. So let me know what you think.
I got something for you, too, man.
Oh, really?
Tell them where they can find your stuff at.
Oh, yeah. And I have a website. It is trapnatural.com. And then you can find me on Instagram at trap.natural. I'm also found in a couple local stores. Like if you're in the Cincinnati area, Root Season Oil, shout them out. That's my spot for everything.
That's where I first found out about you at. I told you like twice already, man.
Yeah.
But that's anybody I meet, especially black people, I'll be like, hey, you need to go to Root Season.
You need to go to Root.
Just like, because it's an experience, man.
It is.
They care about you. You can tell.
It's real, genuine people in there that'll help you find what you're looking for. Like I get crystals from there. I get some of my body products, like all natural.
Yeah.
I started using all things that are natural. Soap, toothpaste, everything. I gutted my whole life last year, you know?
What put you on that move, on that way?
Quarantine, for real.
I'm gonna sit this over here.
Quarantine, like having to sit by ourselves and really evaluate.
Yourself?
Like, myself, yeah. And I started just doing more research and then it just one thing led to another, and I was like, I gotta make some changes because it's like, with knowledge, you have to move with it, or it ain't wisdom, you know.
I had a guest on. Y'all remember Garrick? He been on a couple times, but he said something that stood out to me. He was like, if you got this knowledge that you're not using, you really I lost it that quick. You really just being I'll think of it and come back to it, man. Dang, man, I was about to kill the quote. About to kill the quote game. But yeah, man, pretty much you got to put the knowledge you got to use.
To use, so you wasting it. And it almost make you worse than the person who don't know.
Because you know now.
Yeah.
What's the hardest thing to give up after knowing, like, dang, I can't enjoy this no more?
Cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese, like, and after a while now, it kind of grossed me out. Like, like even macaroni and cheese is one of my favorite foods, but I stopped eating cheese so long ago. And every now and again, I might dib and dab, like if I'm at a restaurant or something, but I don't buy it in my house. But I found out that cheese actually attaches to a receptor in your brain where drugs do. So it's like you addicted for real.
Dopamine.
Yeah.
I feel like anything that give you that gratification.
Yeah.
That gratifying feeling, like, man, it's a dopamine release.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why so many different type of vices, man.
Because you really addicted to the feeling, not the thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's deep.
It's crazy, bro.
For real.
Like, when you start finding out stuff about yourself, man, you feel a lot more free if you use it.
Yeah.
If you use it. Like,
yeah.
I feel like it's God trying to turn you into the person you really want to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Who you really was when you first got here.
Hey, you ever wonder what babies really be saying?
Man, they already know. Like,
they
just so much more. Yeah, they still connected to the spirit world. They just got here a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially, probably up to like age 4. Yeah. Like, I feel like when you see them looking in the middle of nowhere, they probably seeing spirits. They talking to people. There's this video that went viral this week. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was a little girl. She was at like a grave site, and she was like having a full conversation, like in the air. Yeah. And then her mama was recording, like, I know for a fact, like, she talking to somebody right now. Like,
that's crazy.
It's deep.
I wish I could still put my toes in my mouth like I could when I was a baby. I'll be looking at babies like, how the hell, bro? They just legs be up here somewhere. I'm like, man, you crazy little baby, man.
That's why they say, like, you really born the way you supposed to be. We grow into some BS. Like,
and then you got to unlearn.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy, man. Type Shit Podcast is where you checking us out at, man. I'm here with Sasha from Trap Natural. Man, got these shirts, man, while we bringing out merch, man.
Hey.
Handmade. What size you wear?
We got some Type Shit merch. Small. Yeah, small work. I like man. That.
Handmade, man.
Handmade?
Yeah.
That's dope. Type Shit.
Yeah, man.
I love this name.
We always introducing you to, like, just new ways to either like make some money or think differently, just to open your mind up, man. New brands to check out around the city and further. I had a guy on my show from a place called B Condoms. You ever heard of them?
Mm-mm.
They just released the Soulja Boy condom. But like,
what?
I interviewed him a couple years ago, and this dude is the first black-owned condom company. They condoms is vegan.
What?
And they like larger than a Magnum. They just did it up.
It's like just totally different. Like shit people weren't thinking about. Like
if we get more of
who
the
even thought of that? Like
yeah,
and
bro.
people say that to me too. Like how did you think of that? But that's like the same thing. Like where is it a niche that's untouched? Like that you could tap into.
That's what it is. That's what it is. How did you lock in on that?
So on some high shit for real. Like from smoking, I had been stopped smoking Rellos, moved on to like King Palms, if you're familiar with them.
Them shits.
They kind of harsh, you know what I mean? So I was like, this is too harsh for me.
It's like a Hawaiian backwood.
Yeah. A fancy one. But, so then I moved the papers, and then one day I was just smoking, looking at their packaging, like, man, I could just type this in and see where they getting this from, you know?
Yeah.
And I just went from there, and I just kind of backdoored it, like, start typing in they distributors and all that. It's that simple. You really just got to do the legwork. And I used to work at TQL, so we had to do that. We had to find all our own customers, like go to websites, figure out who I need to talk to. Logistics. And I've been using all them skills. Yeah.
That's great. How long was you at TQL?
I was only there a year. That was my first job, like right out of college. Like just so I could get a check, and you know what I mean? It ain't had nothing to do with my degree or nothing, but I ain't realized it till after the fact, like hindsight, like damn, I was using like all the skills I learned at TQL, like to find who I need to talk to, the go-to person, the person who could say yes on this decision, whatever the case may be. So
that's hard.
That's what I've been doing, going into the different smoke shops, find out who's the owner, who I need to talk to, who's gonna be able to say yes to me getting in this store, and it's been working for me. So root seeds and oils, I'm in the cupboard, which is on the strip. Yeah, and they the first smoke shop in the whole nation, not just Cincinnati. So. Yeah. That's big. Like, they was in High Times magazine, so that was an honor to me to be in there, Starting off, they was one of the first people.
Yeah.
So, it's been a cool journey, just learning shit about myself.
What's the most powerful thing you think you learned about yourself, if you can share it?
That's a good question.
Because that pandemic shit, it made
you go inward.
Yeah.
And if you wasn't going inward, you was going crazy.
Yeah.
Shoot, it taught me
going crazy from going inward.
Yeah, both ways. You going crazy in different ways though.
Yeah, but you go figure it out.
Yeah. One crazy leads you nowhere. Yeah. The other one leads you back to yourself and to God, I would say I learned pretty much I could do anything, that I put my mind to, and I realized I was living my whole life like in fear, and we don't really associate. We might say we're being safe, or playing it safe, or I'm doing what my family think I should do, or whatever the case may be. But those are just fancy ways of saying you living in fear. You tiptoeing around life.
Yeah.
And I heard this quote that say like, we born knowing we gonna die, but that's the main thing we avoid our whole life. It's death, knowing that it's the only constant. It's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So you better spend your life living, and that's when I realized like I wasn't really living. I was tiptoeing around, making decisions based off what other people thought, and you know how that go. It's all fear. So I released all that. Now, I mean, it's a constant battle. You're gonna be faced with the decision of faith or fear every moment of every day. So even in doing something like this, coming on here, I'm like, yes, I'm saying yes to things, opportunities, and I look at that as like God's been opening the door. So I'm gonna walk through.
Yeah, man. Speaking of God, man, shout out to God.
Shout out to God.
Man, on Sundays between 10 and 11, I actually praise dance the trap music.
For real?
Yeah. It's a sexy event. Man. I do this a lot. I listen, man.
On the trap beats. I need to see this on YouTube. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it.
Hey, man, that'll have to be Patreon or something like that, man.
You gotta pay to see that.
Yeah, definitely. So you from here? You say you went to Walnut Hills.
Yeah, I went to Walnut Hills.
Y'all was pretty smart, man. What was your grades like?
Yeah, my grades were straight. I mean, but at Walnut Hills is like, if you used to being a smart one at your other school, when you get to Walnut and you averaged in a mug. So I mean, I didn't mind that. Like, I just wish I would have applied myself more. Like, hindsight, you know, because it was people I graduated with that was already sophomores in college or juniors, because they took advantage of all this stuff we offered, like the AP, all that, you know. But that's neither here nor there. But that's things that you look back and you like, I wish I would have did more. But it did set me up just to realize, like, we do move different than a lot of people that I meet. Me and my one homegirl, we grew up together, but we also went to Walnut together. And we always have to remind ourselves, like, we went to Walnut. We got to slow down for some people. Like, I hate to say it, but it be the truth. Like, our brain, we taught to think different and stuff, you know? So we taught to challenge ourselves more.
Hey, you should always be challenging yourself.
Yeah, I think that's an advantage.
So, when was the first time you smoked?
Probably high school. Yeah, high school.
Smart kids was smoking, man.
Yeah. Man, what? Walnut is like the drug capital. But a lot of people
the
don't
smart
know
kids
that.
do the hard drugs, don't they, man? Give me the PCP.
Right.
Give it to me now. I got finals tomorrow.
Man, I used to see people crunching up Adderall in class, like,
hey, cocaine out this joint.
and that's what Adderall is, cocaine.
Yeah.
It's illegal cocaine, so that you give it to your kids. So yeah, they was doing coke in class. My mama went there in the 70s, and she said back then it was like a drug capital. So yeah, but you know, like the rich kids, you know, they got the bread to move some weight.
What was you smoking? Was you smoking Big Reggie? Big Ronaldo?
Yeah, it was definitely Ronaldo back then. But you know, that was the norm. Like, that the loud didn't really come into play till like 03. I'd say like, more like I'd say like 06, 07, 08. That's
at
when,
first it was everybody was saying hydro, and then everybody was saying I forget what was that.
Then it turned up Kush.
Yeah,
it was the hydro, then it was Kush. And that's actually still my favorite, Kush. Like, I'm a simple person. Like, I can recognize it. I can tell, you know, because some of this souped up stuff, I'm like, y'all doing the most.
If you can find some Reggie, man, I suggest you take a break from the loud and smoke it though.
Yeah.
You still gonna get blasted off, man.
Right.
Like, the only person who gonna have Reggie is gonna be a
old school.
He gonna be 55, man. He gonna have on dress pants and a shirt with a weird collar on.
And them barbecue flops.
He definitely got the Reggie. He gonna have on a tiny chain. It's gonna be a choker, man. With a Mercedes.
He gonna make sure it's pulled out his shirt too.
Yeah. So listen, young blood, he just be flexing on. You like, man, don't get that little.
Man, don't get that $30 joint off.
Hey man, but Reggie is out here, bro, and it come equipped with hella seeds. Like Reggie is like a whole kit. It's like smoke, and then if you like it, plant it in there.
But if you really think about it, like I was thinking about this one day, like we got low key duped.
Yeah.
In the smoking loud, cause just like any other plant, it's a hybrid. Like it's fake. Yeah. So we sitting here smoking GMO souped up. It ain't got seeds.
It don't got seeds.
Ain't that weird? Like a watermelon.
But you out here not eating bacon, man. You better eat some bacon, man. You tripping. Smoking that fake weed, man. You better get you a bacon
Might
sandwich.
as well. I mean,
That's
might as
crazy.
well start. I mean, it's the same as eating a watermelon with no seeds. At that point, you know.
Oh, and it'd be delicious.
It's fake.
It's salty.
It's just it's telling your brain, oh, this tastes like a watermelon, but it really ain't.
But your body is just like, this is not watermelon.
This is giving me nothing.
I'm gonna just sit it over here.
It's really crazy. So there's like the rappers, they had us thinking like, fuck that Reggie Bush. You like, oh no, I can't be smoking no Reggie. Like Lil Wayne said. So now we got duped. Now here we are.
And like I ain't gonna get into that. It's too deep, man. It's too deep, man.
They're not ready for that.
It turned the whole podcast somehow. It was too. Sometimes it was too thoughtful, man. Come on, man. All right. So you said first time was in high school, man. You was smoking Big Reggie Bush. What was playing in the background? What was the soundtrack to your first time?
Soundtrack.
You look like a Chingy type person.
Man, it was Chingy type vibes. I was like 16.
Right there. I hear right
there.
there.
Funny ass story, man, too. Like, we was about to go to this house party.
Yeah.
So I used to tell my friends all the time, like, man, I can't get high. I done tried. I think I'm immune. They looking at me like, nigga, you just don't know how to smoke right. Like, hold it. This how you smoke. So They taught me how to smoke. I finally got high for the first time. So then we supposed to be going to this house party in Clifton, you know. We was 16, but we used to be at the college parties. We thought we was grown. So we trying to drive. You know how Clifton is. Like, you got to park. Like, it's stupid. Man, we met our homeboy there. By the time we parked, he was leaving the party. Like, y'all still parking? Like, I swear that was the
If you don't know how to
funny.
parallel park, don't even try to
Don't
park.
even go to Clifton, bro. Man, that shit, I'll never forget that. It was so funny. We was like, wow, the party over? Like, we been parking this long? Like,
So it took y'all that long to park?
Yes.
Y'all was...
because we was blitzed.
Yeah.
Man, we was that high that the party was over, bro.
What did you eat? Did you have the munchies?
Man, yeah, where we go? What was hot back then? Shoot, probably Penn Station or something.
Oh, yeah.
Same Penn Station, it's still right there.
Delicious greasiness.
Man.
Did your parents smoke?
Nope. Man, my mom like the super Christian, like,
She smoked squares, though?
nah, she
Okay,
don't do
she
nothing.
ain't
That's
smoke
the,
squares.
that's the type she is. She don't
Okay.
do nothing.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So it's like, she probably was like, my baby, the devil got my baby.
Yeah.
I used to just come in and just walk to my room like, I don't got time for this conversation. Yes, I'm high. You know I am. Let's move on.
How was it affecting you, like, because you smoked early. So how did it affect, like, your school and everything, did it?
I ain't really smoked that much back then, though. It was just like maybe like, because I wasn't copping no weed. So it was just like when I was with somebody or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think it affected me. I ain't really start smoking until I got to college, for real.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, I know how to get shit done. So I used to wait to smoke to the end of the day. Like, this my reward for getting shit done. I still kind of treat it that way. Like, it's my wind down for the day. Like, I'm not much of a wake and baker. I don't like that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I want to feel clear in the morning, you know, when I'm waking up and stuff. So I wait till more late in the day, and when I'm relaxing, I done accomplish my task for the day, and I can chill, watch my shows, you know.
That's what's up, man.
It's a kickback.
So that you got built-in discipline. How did you develop your discipline?
That, I think I'm a very headstrong person. Like, so when anything I put my mind to, I just do. I've always been very disciplined. Like, when it comes to getting shit done, it's just built in me. I can't really explain it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just who I am. I don't commit myself to something that I can't do, you know? So I think that when it comes to me working out, and with my diet, with the way I live my life, you know, it's just built into me. So I apply that to everything in my life.
That's hard, man. So, sativa or indica?
Sativa for sure. For sure. I will do a nice hybrid, but it still got to be like sativa dominant.
What do it make you feel like? Because sometimes I smoke sativa and I be like,
I don't like that. I'm about to doze off. I don't like to do that all the time. Sometimes I just want to be high, but I still want to be able to stick and move. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's more like you don't get the drowsy, like the drowsy part. It's more like an energizing high. That's what I prefer.
I like both. I like when it's mixed together. Like, man, I want to go to sleep real fast and wake up real fast. Like, turn up, man.
That's why I like hybrids, though. But you can only really get them, like, if you going to dispensaries for real. And, you know, so when I'm in Cali or, Michigan now is the closest that you could go for real. When I'm in them type places, I make sure it's like, I tell them hybrid. Show me where we at with the hybrids.
You got like a bad high? You ever had a bad high where you was like, oh my God?
Yeah, college days.
No.
Yeah, I had some wild things happen, like for real.
Anything you could say?
Man, like, one day, this was some scary shit though. Like, we used to get high though. Back then, I don't smoke like that no more.
Like scary high?
Like scary high to the point where like I passed out and I woke up and I was on the floor and people was looking at me like, damn. And I was like, what just happened? They was like, nigga, you just passed out.
You sure it was from weed?
Yes. I don't know if my body just checked out for a second. Like, we just too high. We got to clock out and clock back in like a factory reset.
Yeah.
My body
That's
was
crazy.
like, shit, we got to reboot. Like, boom, boom.
I never heard
Then that
that.
Windows symbol, you know that noise that Windows used to make?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
shit. Now I woke up like, oh, what the fuck? It was like 1 second, though. But that shit was scary, though.
Oh, for real reboot.
Yeah, for real. That's probably the scariest shit that ever happened, but it ain't stopped me from smoking.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, though.
You will make a deal with God while you like, man, I had one time I got so high. I think it was I don't know why it affected me like that, but I smoked some, and I had to go sit in the parking lot of the hospital. I sat in the parking lot of the hospital for like 45 minutes. I was like, just in case.
It comforted you to be at the hospital parking lot, like.
Hey man, because I was chilling. I think I was at the studio or something. Because I come from a music background. Everybody who know me, and I was chilling in the studio. I think I was with E-Mac, and I just felt it like. Oh no!
This ain't it.
Hey man, why your heart? As soon as you ask yourself why your heart beating so fast, it's a wrap.
It's
bro.
over.
That is a bad.
Yeah,
trip.
that's when you know. Like
you start to pay attention too much.
Yeah, it's over.
I was like, bro, I ain't telling why, but I just like I gotta go. And I sat in Mercy Fairfield.
Not sitting in the hospital parking lot
until I started to come down, and then I left and I rode up again.
At least you ain't go in though, cause them be the people that be zoning. Like when people be calling 911, like. Are we alive? Like that one call when that man called, like, I just want to know am I dead?
I had
like,
some of those just pulled up. Matter of fact, it was somebody who called and was like called 911 and said, how much time can I get if I was growing weed? And the lady was like, you want to know how much time you would get? How much you got? He's like, it's just a small amount. She's like, still possession. It was just like, bro, why is you calling?
Just called the boys on yourself.
And they tracked the call, went to the dude's house and arrested him.
Swear to God.
Yeah. Bro.
They serious.
They did that. You called 911.
I thought she would have just hung up on him or something. Like, bro,
nah, man.
Just go relax and lay down.
No.
When I'm in that level of highness, I just close my eyes and I just be like, this all I could do is just, like, that's edibles, though. That's how them are having.
Hey, them edibles, it's a wild ride.
Yeah. I ate a whole pack one day because it was like these Sour Patch Kids. And I'm like, man, this ain't nothing. So I was like, I'm going to just smash the whole pack. And then that's what you get because that's my favorite candy, too. So I'm like, I'm thinking I'm eating Sour Patch Kids.
You are.
I'm cooking dinner. Shit, sweet. Boom, boom. I go to make my plate. That's when it hit me like, oh. I had to go lay down for like an hour, and I was just staring at the ceiling, closing my eyes. Then you be good. That's all you got to do. I'm telling you, that's the winner. Just close your eyes, go to sleep if you may, wake up. You good.
Peppercorns. They say if you eat like a little bit of pepper, like
like black peppercorn.
Black peppercorns. If you eat them, there's something in them that it'll kill your high.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, look it up. I found it on YouTube.
I never even heard that.
It's like a whole molecule that just like kill the high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey man, we're gonna get you together on this show,
hey,
man. If you get too high, we got
things
you, man.
Things you know. Like.
Hey, yeah.
That thing from PBS that run across the thing, like the things you know.
And it frees you and make that little sound effect. Well, what were some of the steps that you took? You kind of already told us, but some of the steps you took to just making your brand real. Because a lot of people have a concept in their head. Everybody created for real. Mm-hmm. But it'd be the execution. That's what divide everybody.
Yeah. It's the discipline for real.
Yeah.
What it is I think what everybody should do is have some type of journal where you just write down your ideas, you know? Mm-hmm. And write down just things that pop in your head. Even if it sound outlandish at the time, write it down. Because that's, even when you writing, you just brought something from the spirit world into the physical world. Now it's tangible just from simply writing it on the paper. You just create it, you know? So I had written down the name Trap Natural a long time ago before I even knew what I was going to do with it. But I just liked it. And I was like, it just got a ring to it. Like, so I had that written in my notebook. And then when I was doing the research, like, on Raw brand, because that's what I was smoking, a lot of Raw cones and stuff. Come to find out, he owns several brands, and you think that you buying a different brand of papers, and it still is. He owns Raw. There's one called Elements, and it's one more I can't think of the other
like
name.
OCB or Vibes.
Yeah, I
or
think
something?
Vibes is cookies, but OCB, I think that's his too. It's 3 of them, and you think you sitting here getting variety and giving your money to different people. It's all going to the Raw dudes.
It's a monopoly. That
got my wheels turning. Like, damn, he needs some competition. Like. And then that's when I started doing more research, and that's when I was like, Trap Natural would be perfect. But yeah, so from there, so I say write everything down for sure. Get you a notebook, get you a journal where you just put all your creative stuff in. So write things down. Definitely. And I say just take it step by step. Like I heard Mac Shout out to Combs Graphics. I heard him say on his episode, like, YouTube University really is your friend. For real, I go on YouTube for everything. Like, I started a YouTube channel from YouTube, from watching other YouTubers show me how to do it.
Yeah.
So, YouTube University, I just say take one step at a time, because you overwhelm yourself when you're looking at a whole staircase. You just look at the step that you on. Look at the step that's in front of you. That's it. And then move on to the next one. Then move on to the next one. Then move on to the next one.
It's so many steps though. How do you differentiate from like what should be first? What's the next step? What's the next step? Or do you just pick a task?
Well, I would say you got to do some research on the industry you in, on what you got to do. Like, so I came up with the name. Then I'm like, okay, I have to get this legit. You know what I'm saying? So then you get your LLC or however you want to incorporate yourself, you know? So I did that first. Come up with your name. Come up with what you want your business to be, your concepts. Okay, now we get the name. Okay, now I got my logo. Okay, now let's start getting some stuff to put the logo on, you know? So I think it's a natural progression if you really have a vision for your brand. Then it almost naturally, the steps come to you naturally to create that vision. It's almost like the insight just pop up inside of you, low key.
Yeah. Once you they say what the I'm blanking out on all these cold concepts.
You high today, man.
No, it ain't even about being high. It's pretty. I forget exactly what the term is, but like pretty much when you ready to learn, the world is ready to teach.
Oh
you.
yeah,
And
I've definitely heard that quote for sure.
Yeah, man.
They say when the student is ready, the master will appear.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that's what been happening to me. Like,
yeah.
The more that you take those steps, people just show up. You know, like Matt Combs, he has been a great help. Like, he's really giving me opportunities, like connecting me with people. Like, I appreciate stuff like that, and I try to do that with anybody who asks me to, you know?
Yeah. Shout out to Matt, man. You can check out that episode too, man. We're gonna leave it in the description. And I see you do like a lot of digital, but how has it been for you trying to like market your product and get people to know about it?
That's probably the hardest part right now, is because I'm a one-man show, you know?
Yeah.
And I still work a day job. So everything that I do is in my time, you know? So it's like I'm working 2 jobs, basically.
And one don't never stop.
Yeah, one don't never stop.
One is a double full time.
Right. So I do a lot of Instagram posting, and I have my website. I do a lot of beating the streets, though. I try to keep it old school at the same time, because I've been finding me being in the streets, talking to people, doing pop-up shops, walking up to random people. Yeah. That's been getting me more business and more recognition. Like, I've had people come up to me if I'm places, like having my table, like selling stuff. They're like, oh yeah, I seen this before. Like, and it be people I never met, you know, like how you seen it in Roots, you know. So I think being in the streets, like on some 90s handing out flyers type shit, is always going to hit harder. Because, I mean, the internet is the internet, you know. It's real, but it ain't, you know.
And you get hit up so much on the internet, man, it ain't nothing like somebody just tapping on your shoulder like, hey, what's good? My name is Sasha, and this is like, it's going to stick with
you.
They
feel it harder. Yeah. Because they like, oh, I met her. Like, you know, so I feel like that has more value. So I'm going to always do that. And anytime I'm traveling, when I'm out of town, I do the same thing. I go into smoke shops. I talk to people. I hand out samples when I'm on the street, you know. That's what I do. And it's been working.
What's your favorite song?
Dang. Out of like all songs in the song
Let's go
universe?
favorite song. Let's go favorite song of all time, and then let's go favorite song what you rocking with right now.
Okay.
You can start with what you rocking with right now, probably.
Okay, let me think then.
What genre is it? Let me see if I can guess.
It's definitely gonna be trap music.
Trap music?
Definitely gonna be trap. Come on now, Trap Natural. It's a trap queen.
See if I can guess the artist. From the South?
I gotta think of something specific, because I'm so random. I gotta pull out my damn phone. Like, what am I listening to?
What'd you listen to on the way here?
On the way here, I had my phone on shuffle. I do that sometimes because you be listening to the same. So I'm like, Sometimes you want to be surprised, like, damn, oh, I ain't heard this in a minute. Oh, see, we got Kim on.
Oh, man, you gonna go from trap to chemistry.
My phone's so random. Okay, I'm rocking with Big Sean. Just had a new song that came out, What a Life. That's fire. I be listening to hella old shit. So you gonna see some UGK.
Okay.
Oh man, like
coming down. PMC.
PMC, Bun B. You feel me?
Oh.
I've been rocking with NBA Youngboy. He got this song Nevada. That's really dope.
He hard. I don't even know why it's so hard. They just be like, why is it so hard?
Man, all his stuff, man. I rock with him. I really rock with him. NBA Youngboy.
He just got released from jail.
For how many times? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
how many times he done been released? Drake Certified Lover Boy, okay. It's straight. It ain't my favorite Drake album, but you feel me?
Yeah, it was interesting.
But I'm old school, so my favorite song of all time, I gotta say Sunshine. Like, you know, everybody loves the sunshine.
Oh yeah, Roy Ayers.
Yeah, Roy Ayers.
I think that's Roy Ayers,
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. Like,
it changed. It felt like a Saturday morning with the sun coming through the blinds in the living room. Like, that song is crazy.
That song, I love it. Like, I don't care where I'm at. If it's playing, everybody shut up. Like, what is y'all doing? And then I've been cleaning up my grandmother's house, and she had it on a vinyl.
Yeah.
So I made sure I saved all her albums and stuff. So I'm like, how she got my favorite song? Like, how did she know?
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man.
Classic. I'm an old school type.
Sorry you brought out chemistry though, man. You gotta change the name of your brand, bro.
Hey, don't hold that against me. Like, you know, told you my phone was on shuffle. It ain't my fault.
What's the most you ever spent on weed, man? When you knew you was tripping, when it was hard to hand them your money, like what?
Every time I go to the dispensary, every time I'm in Cali, because I hit multiple dispensaries though. So if I'm dropping 100 at every one, and I go to 3 that day.
How long you been in Cali?
I'll be there like at least a week every time I'm there.
Oh, okay.
And I go a lot of times a year, you know.
Man, I
got family there, so I'll be chilling.
I went once for like a week. And I went to the dispensary and got like some King, something like that, man. But it was like 10 grams of shake, and it was like $23. And I was
what?
Black. Man, they be having some crazy deals for the shake.
You got weed maps on your phone?
Nah, I just go to 2 spots.
You gotta download weed maps because they be having it's like stuff on there where they'll deliver it to you, like if you're in certain places. So when I'm in Cali, like you can find stuff like that. Like it'll be a pound of shake for like $60. And then now that you just got my wheels turning because I be doing the pre-rolls and stuff, like in my cones and selling.
Yeah.
So that's what I need to be doing.
Next time you out there, you could do something like Hollywood Boulevard, just passing out trap naturals.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's, like I said, the street stuff been working for me. You know, that's what get people to go to my website or go to my Instagram, you know?
Yeah, man. This is Type Shit Podcast, man. Make sure you check us out, man. You can check us out on Instagram. You can check us out on YouTube. Type Shit Podcast, TYPESHIT. PODCAST, or you can come to the crib, man. We're gonna leave the door open for you, man.
Type shit.
www.sixcentsmedia.com, man. It's down there, you see it. www.sixcentsmedia.com, man. All right, man. We're about to play something like a game. you know, I love games, man.
Yes.
I love them, man. Check out the new hip hop street trivia, man. Just posted that. So make sure you check that out too, man. We'll leave that in the description also.
Those be funny.
How you fuck with them?
Talk about what you think Jay-Z breath smell like, man.
Okay, what you think? I don't want you to ruin your chance. It sound like he could put some money behind it.
No, yeah, I can't say that on camera. That's my favorite rapper, man. I can't slander him.
Yeah, man.
It smells like lemons. Love you, Jay.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to give you, like, when you high, I want you to put yourself in that frame of mind.
All right.
And then I'm going to ask you, like, a certain category or something. You give me the first of that and that. Okay, man. We're just about to play, man.
I got you.
Crazy. All right, man. You can play at home, too, man. When I'm high, the cereal that I want is...
Tricks.
No Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
That's a childhood favorite though.
Tricks, man.
Trick love the kids.
I'm going Cinnamon Toast Crunch every time, man. Candy.
Sour Patch Kids. I got it. You know, that's what got me in that kerfuffle last time.
Kerfuffle. Hey, I like it, man. Movie.
Movie.
Movies is so
Step
enjoyable.
Brothers.
Wow. Man, you get you a good movie and something delicious. Man, you should see the stuff I sneak into the movies. It's amazing, man. How did I get it in there, man?
What you be taking in, a whole meal?
I used to go crazy at the movies,
Popeyes
man.
3-piece.
I won't do that. But I used to go in there with a Subway sandwich in my
Not the foot long.
a foot long. I had 6 inches in this pocket of some shorts, 6 inches in this.
In the cargos.
Hey man,
Hey, he need to be stopped. He is Subway.
I had to stop myself.
He in the movies making hella
noise. And they're getting, oh my God, it was so delicious, man. Yeah, man, that just made me ashamed.
It's all good.
It's all good.
We all have places that we crawl out of, you know.
Discipline, man. But yeah, I just snuck some crazy stuff in the movie.
Hey man, but that's like our mamas and grandmas taught us that. That ain't my fault.
Yeah.
My grandma used to say, all right, let's go to the store. What do y'all want?
Dollar Tree or
boom. Right. We not buying those $5 Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Favorite activity when you high?
Favorite activity. When I'm high. What do I be doing? A whole lot of nothing.
Really? You seem like a writer to me.
Favorite activity. Now that you say that shit, probably freestyling.
Really? Hold up, man.
Nah.
Hold up, man.
Nah, man.
Nah, man. Somebody about to rap. I got some beats for you, too, man.
Hey, because me and my people, hey, one thing we gonna do on some hot shit.
You good?
On some beats and freestyle.
Are you good at it?
I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm pretty decent.
You about to find something.
You're about to embarrass me.
Hey, let's get it. Hold up, man.
That shit, I never seen nothing.
Hey, you can't hide it, man. We about to find it for you. Oh my God, I want to get to it so bad that I can't get to it, man.
See? That's God.
That's God. Nah, we about to get you a new pop, man. What you like to rap about?
Anything, everything. Funny stuff, real shit, deep stuff, nothing.
Beats by Six.
Oh, you made this?
Yeah, man. I started music, man. I do everything.
Yeah.
Man. It's so much going on inside his head, man.
That's dope. That's real dope.
Started over, man. She go.
Sign me up, bro. I'm on my way.
Okay. Is this random stuff playing? Hold up. Go ahead, just get your freestyle together, man.
All right.
I got faith in you. You about to murder it.
I gotta get the beat. I gotta get the beat for it.
Let's see, now we're gonna pick a good beat for you. This ain't it. Why is this taking so long, man? Here we go.
Okay.
Type shit. Hey.
Sitting with Six.
Hey.
SP the Ghost. Y'all know this is my shit.
Hey.
This what I do. It's really who I am. It's what I do. It's really who I am. So let's go. SP the Ghost type shit podcast, and it's how it fucking goes.
Yeah.
Coast to coast, east to the west. This what I do. Bitch, I am the best.
Hey.
DJ Khaled, we the best. Where he at? Yeah, I need you right here by my side.
Hey.
By my side.
Did you just holler at DJ Khaled? Did you just flirt with DJ Khaled on my
Yeah,
podcast?
I just affirmed that. Hey. We speak shit up into existence. SP the Ghost, you know I'm shifting. I'm shifting atmospheres, shifting paradigms. Y'all niggas don't know what she about to do.
Hey.
Yo, I got some shit to prove. I got some shit to do. I'm out here working. Y'all out here twerking.
Ooh.
On TikTok looking stupid. They ain't getting murked in. Yo, I'm doing my thing. Yo,
Don't give him
Kiss
too much.
the
Don't give
ring.
him too much. Don't give him too much, man. Don't give him too much, man. And since we out here rapping, man, we got to do it at least once a show. Hey, dress to impress type shit. Ignore the text from your ex type shit. Put it on now, you look fresh type shit. You look your best, you feel your best type shit. Come on. Got some bad kids type shit. Then this the shirt that you should whoop them in type shit. Hey, another day, another dollar. Type shit. I know you say it, so just holler. Hey, type shit.
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 A type shit.
Type shit.
A type shit.
Type shit.
Type shit.
Type shit.
Type shit. Nah, type shit. Type shit.
Okay.
Type shit.
Type shit. Okay. Type shit. Type shit.
Sixxbiz Media, man.
Sound good,
Hey,
son.
appreciate you, man. God bless me, man. I just want to show you what I got.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Sixxbizmedia.com, man. Make sure you go check us out, man. Put some type shit merch on your back. Put it in your life.
Definitely about to be rocking mines.
Hey, yeah, man. We definitely appreciate it, man. We ain't gonna hold you much long. We got a couple more questions, and then we're gonna get up out of
You
here,
got
man.
me cracking up.
Hey, that's my goal, man. If I can get somebody a break
You
from,
put me on the spot, man.
hey, yeah, you gonna love it. Okay, you already answered. Burger, pizza, taco, or chicken? When you
Taco.
taco, because you don't eat the.
Taco for sure. I mean, chicken was my favorite food. That was the hardest for me to give up was chicken wings. Like, I still don't know how I did it to this day. For real. Like, and I still see chicken wings. It still give me the same feeling in my soul.
Do it smell different to you though?
It don't make me sick or nothing to smell. Like, it still look good and smell good to me. I just mentally, it ain't there for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's hard. That's good. Water, liquor, or juice?
Well, we still talking about when I'm high, right?
Yeah.
Juice.
Juice. What kind of juice you drinking?
Apple juice.
Really?
My favorite.
You a big kid, man.
I am.
All right. I got one more game, and then we're going to get up out of here, man. Definitely appreciate you coming through, man.
Thanks for having me, for sure. It's been a good time. My cheeks about to be sore from smiling and laughing.
Hey, that's good. That's good, man. Let's see. This game. It's called This or That. Give you a couple. Maybe we gonna play it. Maybe we won't. If I don't find the answers to the questions.
Would you just pick this or that, basically?
Yeah. I give you a couple little choices, and then you tell me either this or that.
All right, bet.
Let me know if my mouth is super dry too, man. I feel it sometimes, man. Am I fucked off?
You good.
Okay.
You good.
All right, here we go, man. This game is called This or That, man. We with Sasha, Trap Natural, man. And let's see, man. Gold Star, Skyline.
Skyline.
The Chronic or Get Rich or Die Trying?
The Chronic.
You might not be old enough for this one. Purple Rain or Thriller?
Thriller.
Thriller? Okay, let's see. Jesus. Swisher, Backwood, or Papers?
Papers. Come on now.
You
Trap
already know,
Natural
man.
to be exact.
Yeah. Meg Thee Stallion or Doja Cat?
Doja Cat. She a Libra like me.
Hey, Doja Cat is crazy, man.
I like her.
Name two things the same color as Flavor Flav.
Swisher Sweets and
Them
a grape Swisher Sweet at that, and a black hole.
that's messed up, man.
Forgive me, Father.
Okay, you got a favorite flavor of Rap Snacks?
No, I actually never had none.
Man, you gotta get some, man. Okay.
Is that Master P?
They got something with a little bit of everybody on there. Cardi B.
He don't
Migos.
own it though.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Wedgie in public. You walking it out or you just pulling it out?
Pulling it.
You
Fuck
just
y'all.
straight pulling it out?
Yeah, fuck y'all for real. That's how I feel.
Hey, man, you brave, man.
Well, how deep is it though? Like
Deep. Like, you feel like a FT.
Like you
that
on,
need to be freaked
you
out.
on
Like,
the
oh, God.
damn, yeah, you on the, nah, now if you got to dig If you can't just like ping ping.
You ever had to go in for seconds and re-pull? You be like, Jesus, I might have to throw these drawers away. What is going on right now? I mean, how did they get up there without me noticing? How did the wedgie become this deep? That shit is crazy. I had to play Drew Hill. How did you wedgie for me? Tell me what it's gonna be. Man.
You stupid.
I like stuffed crust pizza.
Nah, you gotta go to the bathroom for that one, man.
Hey,
that ain't right.
Okay. It's all your clothes is dirty. Are you going commando or are you rocking dirty drawers?
Commando.
PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
Cookie or brownie?
Brookie. So, nah.
Yes, they are delicious.
Brownie.
Brownie. Center or edge?
Edge.
Edge. You like the little crust.
Yeah, I need a little crunch on there.
The edge brownie is no good, especially if you put it in the refrigerator the next day. You just be stabbing it with a butter knife like.
You just gotta pop it in the microwave for like 15.
Man, it's a
That's
wrap.
it.
You're gonna mess the roof of your mouth up. Movies or Netflix?
Like to the movies, you mean?
Yeah, to go.
To the movies, yeah.
Go to the movies. What's the last thing you seen?
Ooh, sheesh.
It's been some.
Damn, it's been a minute.
I think the last one I seen was Shang-Chi. That was super hard.
Oh, yeah. See, everything, I got HBO Max, so everything be coming to the app. I can't even remember what's the last thing I seen. For real. Like,
you gotta go. Bad
Boys 3 or whatever.
Jesus.
I can't remember.
Cash Money or No Limit?
Cash Money.
Favorite Cash Money song?
Ooh.
Up until then, I'ma be thugging my hand.
There's so many songs going through my mind right now because Lil Wayne, he one of my favorite rappers too. So it's like you including all of that.
Midnight Is You Stupid?
I gotta go with
Midnight.
Woo, that is hard.
Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it?
Cash, my whole favorite Cash Money song?
It ain't a Birdman song, is it?
Nah, it definitely ain't no Birdman, man.
100.
Something Lil Wayne. Let's say some off Carter 2, probably.
Okay.
Now, let's say Birdman Jr.
Okay. Long as it ain't a Birdman song.
No. It's always going to be Wheezy.
Okay. Late nights or early mornings?
Late nights.
Okay, man. You ran out of weed. The only thing you got left is a Newport 100 or a Newport King.
What?
Smoking a Cruella de Vil cigarette or are you smoking...
Yeah, I'm a Cruella de Vil.
Oh, God. Them is different. It's different tobacco inside them shits, man. Okay. Biggie or Pac?
Biggie.
Burrito or bowl?
Bowl.
If you had to choose who you wanted to be your dad, Carl Winslow or Philip Banks?
Philip Banks.
Would you rather have a dude with an ugly face and a nice body or a nice face and a messed up body?
Ugly face.
Let's see. Popeyes, KFC, Cheddar Bay. Which biscuit you taking?
Cheddar Bay.
Cheddar
Off
Bay.
top.
Light skin Aunt Viv or dark skin Aunt Viv?
Dark skin.
And if I could give you $1,000 or your current relationship right now, which one you taking?
1,000. Because I'm not in one. So
okay, I'm about to say.
It's a win-win for me.
It's a win-win, man. Tell them how they can find you one more time.
All right, hit us up at trap.natural on Instagram, www.trapnatural.com. And if you're interested in my personal Instagram, it is I am Queen SP on Instagram. Holla at your girl and Twitter. I just don't be on there.
Man, I feel like Twitter is where it's at too.
Man, I gotta get more into it because that's where the funniest shit be.
You do all your social media?
I do everything. Like I did my website, I do my social media, I do the hands-on with that. So soon I am gonna need some help, you know. So I'm speaking that I'm gonna be able to pay somebody, you know.
You feel overwhelmed right now?
No, not quite overwhelmed, but like I have a lot of things on my mind that I want to do, but it's more cumbersome things that I gotta complete, you know. So I feel like it'll free me up to do, so I can start expanding, you know, the brand and getting better with email marketing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, because a lot of people tell me, like, they get a lot of their repeat customers from just sending an email because it reminds them, like, oh, yeah, I did want to place that order, you know. So that's one thing that I want to get better at. But it's like, it's time, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely time.
Finding the time. So soon, I know my business has the potential to get real big and definitely gonna be a millionaire. It's just a matter of me, you know, solidifying the team and getting the help. So I'm ready for that.
You do any what they call that, like influencer ads where you just holler at somebody who got a fan base and have them like put?
Yeah, and I actually have shout out to TB, Roadrunner TB. I definitely want to do some stuff with him. I've been speaking with his manager and stuff. So I actually posted him one day, like gifting him some stuff like I gave you, and I got like 200 followers like just that day from just him reposting it and all of that. So that stuff do work, you know.
Yeah.
It definitely do work. So I do want to start local though first, cause I was trying to hit up celebs and stuff, but it's harder to get them to tell you like they P.O. box or whatever the case may be, you know. So I figure it'd be good to start local first and then branch out. But shout out to DJ Pooh, if you know him, Red from Friday.
Yeah.
He posted me on his page, and I got a lot of followers that day too, cause I had sent him a kit.
Hey, that
was like pretty fire.
That's one of the dudes who wrote Friday.
He wrote Friday. Like, people don't know that.
That's big.
People don't know that.
That's crazy.
He wrote mad stuff. Like,
and he posted about Joe.
And he posted it on his page, like not on no story. Like, he did a real post, and it's still up there.
You talked to him?
Nah, but I do want to, I want to see if I could send him some more stuff, because I'm working on getting some apparel.
Yeah.
So if I could just stay and connect with him and just keep sending him stuff, and then he rock it, even if you just post it or whatever, you know?
You got a vendor's license?
Mm-hmm. I just got it this week.
You got a vendor's license, you can get your clothes
cheaper.
For the wholesale.
Yeah. Somebody just told me that, and they told me the day that I did it online. So I'm like, that's God. Like,
yeah.
So when stuff been popping up, you know, I just stick and move. It was only $25. I'm like, what? I don't know why. I just did it.
Hey, man. Like I said, man, we try to always give you some type of game on this show, man. If you don't have a vendor's license, man, go get you one. This allows you to sell your product out just in
the streets.
In the streets. You can post up on a corner. You can get into you can be vendor. You can be a vendor anyway, but like you can be your own vendor, and then you get discounts on like wholesale items. Like me, when I make a shirt, man, I'm not paying full price for a shirt. I'm paying a wholesale price, man. Even like the store down in like where Winton Place and Winton Terrace meet, the food store. If you got a vendor's license, you can go in there and you can get you a million hot dogs in a pack this big if that's what your life is about, man. Like you could
that's
just
where
use
all the chefs and stuff be going and stuff. Like.
Like so it's different stuff you can use it for, man. Go buy you some at a low cost and sell it for a higher cost, man.
For sure. And that's where it's at. Like I said, you could do it all online. Create your account on on Ohio, whatever the website. You could just Google it. But $25, it's worth it. Yeah. The only thing I didn't like, and this is what I struggle with, I think probably a lot of black people do, it just feel like they be in your business. Like when I was filling out the questionnaire to get the vendor's license, it's like I could see how the IRS gonna try to be on your ass just from getting this, you know?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't mean to keep calling you bro.
No, I don't mind that. I say that all the time.
Man, when I started my LLC, I was like, I shouldn't have did it.
Yeah, like I
could have just strapped off my face, like.
Yeah.
But it's not illegal. It's just like everybody think you're not official unless they in your business,
right?
Like, in a relationship,
I don't like that.
Like,
I don't like that.
Yeah, like I was like, damn, I should have just been out here, just trapping off my face, man. Like, cause now these niggas is just at me,
right?
I feel like I want to just cancel my LLC.
Right, like, can I? And then the vendor's license, they was like, so, they asked me, like, I'm like, man, I just.
What's your mama's social?
I've been selling stuff outside. Like,
bruh.
But I'm like, you know what? It's part of it, like you said, just being legit, and it's going to allow you to get certain things, and sometimes some doors can't open without certain things, you know?
Yeah, because somebody try to invoice you or something, they like, man, so what's your business account? Like, and you be like, nah, bro.
This is my
me.
Cash at me.
This
like,
me.
Nah, bro. Like, nah.
I can't put it in your personal account. You like, man, get out of it. But I'm the talent that you bringing in.
Right.
No, we only interface with some businesses. Only interface with other businesses.
Yeah. So you gotta be legit out here, and that's actually something I really struggle with. Is like the banks was really treating me like I was selling pounds because they said I was selling paraphernalia. So I'm on my second business bank account because Chase closed it.
Really?
And they said, sorry, can't rock with you. Closing your account. Be out of here by July 4th type. I'm like, what? I didn't even do nothing.
Told you to move your money out.
It was crazy.
They evicted your money. That's crazy.
So
man.
I finally just got approved for I got to be high risk, which is crazy. I don't think this is something a lot of people know, you know.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that it was going to be a hurdle for me to jump, you know. Because I'm not selling nothing illegal, and my papers are made out of hemp, so it's not like I got to deal with tobacco licensing or nothing, you know. So I thought it was going to be cool. So when I first, before I even launched my website, I used Shopify as a website template or whatever.
Yeah.
And before I even launched my website, they sent me an email like, yeah, by the way, we're removing credit card services from your website because we can't support paraphernalia.
That's crazy.
So I'm getting hit from every which way, my bank, from my website supporter or whatever. So I'm like, damn, like it was very discouraging. Very, very discouraging. But I just kept pushing. I went and I got a new bank account. And then that's when I realized it's really about the way you word stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It's all about wording and not saying lie or don't be truthful, but don't be too truthful with your bank, and don't use as least amount of words as you can when you're describing your business. You feel me? Yeah. So I just start, instead of saying I'm selling tobacco accessories or smoking anything like that, my homeboy was like, just say you selling novelty goods, like, you know, because that's all I'm selling is novelty goods. You could find that in the little Las Vegas shop where you buying shot glasses and stuff, you know.
It'd be so crazy.
It's crazy.
It feel crazy having to go legit on stolen land. You just be like, man.
Right.
So we ain't gonna never address this.
We never gonna address this. And then the fact that JP Morgan Chase, you drug dealing mother, got the nerve to tell me you can't support my bank account because I'm selling paraphernalia, and they just found the 2 years ago, they found a container that came from overseas with 100 pounds of cocaine. Yeah, 100 pounds of cocaine in a JP Morgan Chase container. But y'all can't support my bank account because I'm selling paraphernalia. That's when I knew, like, this game rigged.
It's crazy.
And that's when you dealing with crooks, you got to think like a crook. You know? Yeah. And that's how they move. They talk real vague. You know what I mean? They don't really... So that I learned that the hard way, but I guess, you know, everything happened for a reason. So it's a reason why I had to learn that in the beginning, you know?
Because it could be some Ami, you know, Ami in a Hellcat. You heard of him? Mm-mm. This dude, he started a business back in the day where he was selling broken fire sticks. But, of course, he wasn't an LLC or nothing like that. I could just see it being the same type of issue where you sell 1 million papers and then they just like, man, hold up. We need some of that. Like,
yeah.
And then all of a sudden you look, man, it's so rigged
just
for
off
you not
GP,
to be able to...
Like, y'all literally stole everything. Like, when we going to get it back, you know, it's, oh, well, we got to tax you, and we got to... So I'm like, oh, this rigged. I'm going to play the game, but, you know, just know that you got to play it the way they do. So don't let them play you.
So you ain't need no other, like, licenses or nothing to sell the papers now?
Mm-mm. Because my papers are hemp.
Yeah.
So somebody who, like, for example... If somebody did start like a backwood company, it got tobacco in it, so you might have to jump other hoops, you know, that I don't got to worry about. And that also opens it up for more places that I can sell my goods because they're not tobacco. So that's how I'm able to be in like Roots, places like that, because they don't got no tobacco license. They're not going to go get one just to sell my stuff. You know what I mean? So that opens it up so I can be in different places too, which I didn't know, you know. Yeah. I didn't really know none of this. I done winged everything. I'm not no expert on business. I don't come from a business-minded family. I don't come from people that can show me nothing, you know, or people that can give me nothing. And I'm not saying that to down my family, but I'm just saying that to let you know that we all got the ability to get it out the mud the same way, you know. So I'm winging it, and I've bumped my head along the way, but just don't let it stop you. Just keep going. Keep pushing through them bumps in the road that they try to stop you, because sometimes I be thinking it's a weeding out process. If you can make a process so hard, like when I had to get approved for high risk vendor credit card services on my website, they made the process so hard that it was times where I'm like, man, I'm not about to do this. But then I'm like, I need to be able to take credit cards on my website, you know. So it's a weeding out process because they know it's going to be some people that quit. But they just ain't know that they met you yet, you know?
Yeah. Hey, that's hard. So what you do when you get frustrated? Because, like, if you never created a business, it's a lot of stuff like she just said that'll frustrate you, and you don't want to quit. So what do you do when you feel that? Because you gonna feel it if you start
gonna feel it multiple times.
Yeah.
That's when I think being a smoker helps, and that's when I just take a break. Like if I'm hitting a wall, banging your head mass times ain't gonna change the wall. You got to go regroup and figure another way around it. So most of the time, if I hit a wall or I'm feeling real frustrated, I close my laptop. I go, do something childish. Like you say, I'm a big-ass kid. I'll go watch an old movie that I liked when I was a kid or something to just make my spirit feel lighter, Yeah. And sometimes when you're able to relinquish those sorts of things, that's when your best ideas come to you because now you in your childlike state when you're open,
Yeah.
So I always say, like, remain childlike, remain open to opportunities and other ways of seeing things because it's more than one way to skin a cat,
What's you got any other talents?
Shoot, I mean, I feel like I'm good at everything. That's what always been my struggle. I come from a very creative family. Like, everyone is like dancers, singers, musicians, artists, painters, all of that. So I'm good at drawing, painting, music. I'm not good at no instruments or nothing, but I feel like I have a different type of ear from being in a family full of musicians and stuff. So I think I'm good at a few things. Dancing. I can hold a note, but I can't sing. Like, I can help you with some harmonies or something. But
what's your favorite dance?
My favorite dance?
You look like a heel tower.
Hey, definitely a heel tower. I was about to say chicken head.
Hey.
He tried with the...
Hey, take it back.
I was always that one, though. Like, whatever was out, I was doing it. When Down the Way was hot, everybody like, come do Down the Way, Sasha. No, we need Sasha. Like,
that's the only thing
I'm the battler.
We can take pride in, man. We gotta bring the Down the Way back.
Yeah. Like we about 25 years out. Ain't that crazy? Don't that sound crazy?
Nah.
We about 20 years.
What?
I was in like 8th grade when Down the Way like first started in 7th, 8th grade.
I think I was in 9th grade, so that was 2000.
Yeah, so it's been about 20 years like since we've been doing it.
Man, that dance could have got us out of here,
Right.
man. Y'all tripping, man. Cats from Cincinnati don't have pride in nothing from here, man. Just be like, bro, no, I want to do this.
Right.
I want to do this though. Down the Way would look way cooler than that, man.
My out of town friends used to be the ones like when I was in college.
That's the one. People know.
Yeah, they used to be like, can you please? I'd be like, we don't do that no more, bro. And they used to be like, but still we love it. Can you please? Like, now I'd be like, I'll do it for y'all in this room. Like in the dorm. I'm not about to do this at the party.
Everybody from Cincinnati, man, pull out your phones, man. And record
we about to have a
yourself
Down the Way challenge.
Bruh,
Hashtag Down the Way challenge.
Hey,
Who still got it? Who still wants some?
Man, who still
I'm taking
want
off my hat.
Man, I'm fishing.
Right.
I'm reeling it in, man. Hey, man, stop it,
I'm
man.
hitting y'all with the fast and then slowing it down. Like,
Man,
I'm taking your hat off. Like,
hey, man,
man, people used to be about to bang. Like, don't touch me, bro.
I'm gonna have to go put on some Jabot jeans, man. The ones with the Velcro.
Right.
Tear somebody up, man.
Put on a tall tee right quick.
Hey, if you got a tall tee and you don't want it no more, I'm buying all tall tees in the city, man. They make perfect undershirts. Your ass will never come out the top of your pants, man. You can do anything you want. The other day, I was doing all types of stuff, man. My ass was still secure inside my pants.
Hey, shout out to tall tees. We didn't see the value. See, like he said, we don't be seeing the value in old things.
Man,
It had its place.
it had its place, man. Anything else you just want to drop this on people, man? What's the best advice you done ever received?
The best advice. That's a good question.
Something that you still use to this day. It ain't gotta be like no life lesson, like
Yeah. Trying to think, shoot.
like one of the things that stick with me all the time is make sure it's a fart. That's very important.
See, I didn't know where you was going with that,
Very important.
Make sure it's a fart. Please elaborate.
Make sure it's a fart. Sometimes you got a boo-boo, but you like, I can slip this air around the boo-boo and out of me. just to lower the pressure, the PSI on your life. But sometimes
I can't breathe.
Sometimes it be the real thing, man. The real thing, like John
That's
Wayne.
great advice. That is great advice.
Hey, man.
Oh, man, you is stupid. All right, let me think. Man. Yeah, I was trying to be all deep, like.
Yeah, man. Sometimes it's something simple like that that saves your life.
Hey. See, now my wheels turning too much. I just say the advice that I could give, I don't even know if I've gotten much advice from people, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I've been winging this whole life thing my whole life. Low key. For real. But, just keep the squares out your circle, you know? That bring your vibration down. You want to keep your vibration up, keep the negativity from around you. Anybody that's not moving the way you move can't be around you. They're going to change the way you move. So just keep the weirdos and the squares from out of your circle, you know? People that's sneak dissing, people that's hating, people that don't want your highest and greatest good for you, and vice versa. Stay from around them and keep them from around you. And it's going to do you a great deal of service and keep you from a lot of heartaches.
Yeah. Did you have it hard growing up? You say you like feel like you've been winging it the whole time.
No, it's just, I wouldn't say it was hard. Just I come from a single parent home, so my mama worked a lot. And she had, she worked for Metro, so, they had random hours and stuff. So it was a lot where I was just winging it, And I got an older sister, but she's a decade older than me, so she was living her life, you know what I mean? So I do feel like a lot of the things that I had to teach myself just from being out and about and living, Yeah. Because they was occupied doing things. And no shade or nothing, but just, and I'm not upset or angry about it. It made me very independent, I'm a middle child anyway. Yeah. So I got to be independent because I get ignored anyway. So
you feel like that for real?
No, I'm just playing. That's what everybody say about the middle kids. But yeah, man. We do be real independent because the focus sometimes of the parent be the older or the youngest, Yeah. But my mom, when I said that to her one time, she was like, I just feel like I never had to worry about you.
That's crazy.
That I had to worry about them. Yeah. I didn't have to worry about you. So
who check on the person who always good though, man?
Man.
So
that's a whole nother convo.
Man, so how you feeling now? Like
I'm good, and I feel like that's kind of my problem is that even when I want help or I want to be checked on, I really don't know how to tell somebody to help because most people don't got the skill sets that I need.
You think that's the reason why you don't ask for help?
Yeah, but maybe that's just what I tell myself,
You might just be assuming that somebody can't help you.
True. Because it'd be like, okay, like, all right, I need an accountant. Like, I don't know none. So I would have to outsource that. You know what I mean? I don't know nobody who's that great with their finances, like on a personal level, to be good at accounting, if that's not their background, So just for example, the things that I really, really need, I don't feel like the skill set is around me. And I hope that don't sound bad to my friends or nothing, but
yeah.
I do want to learn how to get help though, because that could, being independent is one side of it, but being overwhelmed is the other side,
Well, if that's something you really got a problem with, man, and for y'all that got problems like that, man, check out the episode we got with CPA Candace McInnes. She was a CPA for Mortar.
Dope.
Yeah, so I had her on the show. We was talking about a whole bunch of stuff, man. Check that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna
give you her. I'm gonna give you her number too.
Yeah,
she a CPA.
Cause I'm gonna need that for sure.
Definitely. Want to keep them numbers together, man.
Yeah, that's the biggest part.
Do you feel like you don't let people care about you too?
I think I do, but I'm used to being more. I think I'm used to doing the caring, so it is hard to accept, which is actually crazy. Because if you dish something out, you should be able to receive it, But it's like, I think it's like the Libra in me and all that, that loving Venus energy that I got. It's easier for me to give things away than to receive them. So
you're like an empath.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel where other people need love at, so I try to give. But don't worry about me, man. I'm good.
I'm good because I know how to give it to myself, and I know how to, learning to meditate and cultivate myself. I know how to refill myself, so I really don't expect that from others. But I know everybody not as disciplined or as strong. So I do feel like sometimes it's my duty to an extent. But that's been one of my lessons, you know, growing up without a father, just being a black woman, we operate in our masculine energy a lot. So one of my lessons that I'm on the journey of now is learning to rest in my femininity, and that's the traits of femininity are being open, accepting, you know, not doing but receiving, you know. So that's a learning process too.
Yeah.
Because when you come from generations of women that have had to operate in a masculine energy, you know, they really can't teach you either.
So do you feel like you're on the path to being open, like you want to be open?
Yeah, I feel like I'm on the path. Like that's why when we was talking about earlier, like I'm being more open to opportunities.
Yeah.
You know, meeting new people, allowing people to gift me things. You know, stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, man.
I got someone gifted me a birthday trip a couple weeks ago. My birthday was like 4 weeks ago. I went to Hawaii.
Really?
Oh yeah, a friend gifted that to me, and it's like
it's a hell of a friend.
Just learning how to accept things, and I think that comes from like thinking that you're worthy though.
Yeah.
You're deserving and worthy of things, you know.
Do you ever feel like you wasn't worthy of it?
I think as a child, like it comes from even just I think like having growing up. I don't want to say impoverished, but just like the poverty mind state though. Like although my mom had a good job, it was still like on some paycheck to paycheck. She had to still be out there grinding all the time, you know. It wasn't really like when you live in an abundance mindset, it's like you know there'll be enough. You move different, you know.
Yeah.
So when you raised in a poverty mind state, it's always like there's never enough, lack, you know.
That fear mind state that we started the whole conversation with, like getting away from that fear. And I'm not a pro on the issue, man. But it's just something you gotta practice getting out of that paradigm shift that you was talking about.
Daily, like
it take work to be like, no, I'm not gonna worry. It take work to be like, I caught that bad thought. Get your ass back. Like
exactly. Like it's active work.
It's active work, man. It's more work than just letting it flow.
Right.
Definitely. But,
definitely. Like you said, as soon as you get that thought, combat it. Or as soon as you get a feeling where you're like, well, this might, boom. Okay, why am I feeling this? You know, where is this coming from? Like, that's why I make sure I do. So I feel like a lot of our generation, we're leading even our parents now. You know what I mean? Like helping them shift their mind states out of lack or even out of, you know, a lot of beliefs that they've held that never were successful for us as a people, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like our generation, like millennials, is the leaders right now and breaking generational curses and doing all that. So really, it's no blueprint. We don't have the blueprint. And that's hard and frustrating at times, but
it's crazy. We living in the page of a history book right now.
Right.
We figuring it out real time. But we can, the audio is still running, but yeah, man, and that's what this show is about, man. If we can help you figure it out, man, or help give you some comfort in that uncomfortable time, man, that's really what it's about. That's why it's all type of comedy infused into this, man, because like life be hurting sometimes, like, and you gotta do something to like dampen that hurt, or you would do something you might regret.
Man, it's been a lot of suicide stuff I've been seeing online lately, like a lot of black mothers who feel like I just saw an article yesterday that said she jumped off a building with the kids in her arms. And that had to be because not only did she feel like she couldn't go on, but she felt like if she left them kids, there was nobody to take care of them. So she took them with her. If that's not deep.
That lonely feeling is crazy, man. Like, how do you like, that's part of the reason I started this show, man. Like, I'm a super introvert. Like, if I didn't have this show, I would talk to nobody probably.
Really?
But
I would never guess you was an introvert, honestly.
Man, like, hey, I got shirts that I made say socially awkward. You talking about awkward, man. I learned how to deal with myself.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes from like looking at yourself, examining who you are, who you not, and then just becoming okay with that. Like a lot of my life,
knowing yourself, know thyself.
Yeah, like a lot of my life, I was so good at like being able to morph into something more entertaining that's what I would do. And I got to a certain age where I'm like, who am I though?
Yeah, this ain't me.
I've been a chameleon for so long. It's like, what are my true colors? Like,
that's deep.
so it's, man, you gotta, I call it dating yourself, man. You don't be the last to know you.
Right.
Because other people interface with you and they figure you out because they see you. They looking at you.
They can tell when you don't know you, too. People can tell.
Especially somebody who know themselves. It's evident. The words you choose, the posture, the way you saying stuff, where you looking when you say stuff. Like,
everything.
This is speaking out loud to people. Right, if you got excuses, you sound crazy.
Right.
To everybody except for you. Because it's people, they won't say nothing about it. They just be like, man, this nigga's lying. Again.
Right. Like, you just, the more I heal, too, the more I heal and I work on myself and get to know myself, you're right. The more you can see the lack of the work in other people, too.
And the more you look back at yourself, like, ooh, that's cringy. I was that exposed in front of everybody. Like, everybody could just see that I ain't had no discipline or, like, it's crazy.
Woo, you just said a word, because I used to be wild.
Yeah.
I used to be getting kicked out of the club for fighting type stuff. You know what I mean? Like, embarrassing things to me now, you know?
Yeah.
So, I had to learn to control my temper, all types of things. So, this person you're looking at now is totally different. Like, still me at the core, but just more polished and disciplined, you know?
Yeah, like, it's like those experiences finally digested and you like, man, hold up, man. I got to reposition.
Wilding.
But, like, you look back sometimes like, dang. It's almost like, you ever seen a movie where somebody is a sniper and they like, you see the person they got their gun trained on, it's like that person don't even know they're in danger.
Know.
You're like, oh my God, I was wilding. Oh my God, bro. I used to drive so drunk. In college, man.
It's crazy shit.
It's just regular. Everybody we going to the next party, man.
You don't even remember getting in the car the next day. Like,
man,
I done been there. For real. And it's just like, life. And that's how you be knowing, like, I'm supposed to still be here.
Yeah.
It's some more things that I'm supposed to do and learn. And so.
And make sure you get that discipline to carry out what you know you need to do now.
Right.
Because now that you know, it's like the time is ticking.
Mm-hmm.
You can stray if you want to, man. There's going to be consequences
right.
now. Like,
and then with that, like, the more knowledge you possess, I do feel that you're held at a higher regard, like, with God, too. Like, because God know what you know. So if you still treating people a certain way, knowing what you know now and the lessons you done went through, it's going to hit you harder.
Yeah.
Karma going to smack you way harder.
Yeah, because you know now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Hey, this been cold. This been a cold piece right here, man. This is the Type Shit Podcast, man. Sasha from Trap Natural came through and bless your guy, man. I'm about to roll up. It's about to happen, man. See what this Trap Natural about, man.
Yes.
But make sure y'all support her. If you know anybody else who out here getting it in and they deserve to be highlighted, man, bring them to us, man. Let's talk. That's what this show is about. Make sure you check out the Hip Hop Trivia on the website, on YouTube. Type Shit Podcast, YouTube. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Make sure you go to the crib, man, www.sixcentsmedia.com. And make sure you say where they can get you.
And then follow me at trap.natural on Instagram, as well as you can search that on Facebook too. My website is www.trapnatural.com. And my personal Instagram, which is separate from my work, but you know I still include some Trap Natural on there too. But it is at IamQueenSP.
Yes, sir, man. We about this thing.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Hey, I appreciate you for coming through, man. It's another episode, man. Y'all take care, man. And make sure you take in at least 2 boo-boos a day, man. Clear yourself out, man. You don't feel like a whole new person. Bye-bye.
It was crazy.